assuming that at the end she did not have enough time to finish her answer just because of her facial expression. She looked so disappointed and so sad. But I think that the real setup here was the translator. Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. My name is Portelles, and for today's video we have a very special one because we are going to be reviewing the Q&A segment of Miss Earth 2017. This is one of the videos that has been the most requested for the past few weeks because I made a reaction video to Karen Ibasco's entire performance during Miss Earth 2017, and a lot of you thought that it would be a good idea to actually listen to her performance alongside the other candidates as well. So for today's video we're going to be reviewing the entire top 4 Q&A segment. I am also extra excited for this video because just a few days ago the Miss Earth organization shared one of my videos on their Facebook page, and I just couldn't believe it. My little pageant fan heart was like going crazy, and I just could not cope with the idea that this was actually happening. It's very humbling because they are such a respected and trusted organization that, I mean, the fact that they watched my little video and they thought that it was valuable enough to share it, just means the world. Or the earth, should I say. Now, I just wanted to let you know that if you guys would like to request a video from me, there will be a link in the description down below, and also as a pinned comment, you just have to click on the link and automatically it will ask you what your suggestion is. That's really the best way to communicate with me and put all chances on your side that I will see your comment. Well, as usual, I will not keep you waiting for much longer. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you do, don't forget to leave a like so that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And last but not least, let me know in the comment section what do you think about the questions, the answers, my feedback, and anything else that you would like to express. Alright my friends, so without further ado, let's get into today's video. I really hope that you enjoy it.
Claiming the title, and that is considered the toughest part. It's the final question. I will be asking all 4 delegates the same question. As one finalist answers, the remaining delegates will be wearing earphones to make sure that they don't hear the question until it's their turn.
Exciting.
The finalists have 30 seconds each to respond, and when she hears this sound, that means it's time to wrap it up. So, may I please have the first finalist? Colombia.
Come on, Colombia, what you got? Show us what you got, Colombia.
Hi, Colombia. Before I ask you the official question, I just want to know, what do you think of the crowd over here?
Let me see. How is Philippines?
Hola, hola, Colombia.
Well, it looks that they are okay.
We love Colombia, don't we?
They have a history, yes.
Your question is, who or what do you think is the biggest enemy of Mother Earth and why?
Okay, wait. I'll give you my take on it. If the question is about who is the biggest enemy of Mother Earth, I'm expecting to hear something about climate change or about the human beings. Can you imagine like the answer is human beings? That will be a good angle. Let's see how she did.
I truly believe that today, the bigger enemy that our Earth has is the consumption. We all have to rethink about the consumption because so many industries are really polluting all our Mother Earth. So we have to rethink about what we buy, what we eat, so we can help the Mother Earth. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Actually, that was a very good answer. You know, when you think about it, I told you climate change and I told you human beings, but I think that consumption is right in the middle because it's not necessarily the human beings, but it's the behaviors that we have that are harmful for the environment, and consumption is one of them. And global warming and climate change is one of the consequences of such behavior. So I think that honestly that was a very good answer. It shows a little bit that this is not her native language, and that's perfectly fine. I think that she was eloquent and it was easy to understand what she was trying to say. Although it wasn't perfect, you can tell that she was confident with her answer. So I love that. Very good, Colombia.
Muchas gracias, Colombia.
Muchas gracias.
Okay.
Salamat po.
Our next is from Australia.
Australia? We love
G'day to all the
Australia.
guys in Australia right now. Hi, Australia. What do you think of the Philippines? It's not the official question.
Well, I'm actually half Filipino, so for me, this is like my second home. So it's so lovely to be here, but I'm very proud to be representing Australia. And whichever country I'm representing, I'm just happy to be doing what we're doing here, standing on stage and advocating conservation of the Mother Earth.
Very good.
That was smooth, don't you think?
Very
You
smooth.
stuck that in at the right time, Miss Australia. Your
She just put everyone right on her pocket. Before she even answered the question, she's like, I'm Australia, but I'm also Filipino, okay? So please, be nice with me.
question is the same as everybody else's. Who or what do you think is the biggest enemy of Mother Earth and why?
What's your take on it?
I think the biggest enemies of the Mother Earth are the people that do not believe that climate change is real. Because for them, they do not see the long-term effects that this climate change and global warming will have.
I love that.
So for me, I would like to keep educating more people and raising more awareness, because sometimes they're just not aware of it. So as an eco-warrior and all the girls here on stage, this is what we're here to do. So thank you.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
I think she did very well. And once again, when you think about the initial answer, my initial take on the question, she did include the two elements. She said the problem here is us, so the human beings, and the consequence is climate change. So I'm glad to see that she included those two elements. I feel like that's really the key. It's not just about finding a solution to the problem of global warming or consumption or whatever issue that Mother Earth is facing, but it's also about adapting our behaviors and changing our mindset in order to adapt an approach that will be sustainable in the long term, because we want to make changes that are permanent and effective for the environment, right? Honestly, she did very well. She didn't look like she was forcing herself too much or trying too hard. It was very natural, very conversational, and at the end, you know, she went in with the tone of her voice, something like extra confident, extra strong. So honestly, Australia, props to you. I love this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Australia. Shots fired. Those who don't believe in climate change are our next.
Right.
You all know who she is.
Who?
Why don't you give her
Who is she?
more fun in the Philippines? Welcome. Philippines.
Maganda.
Have you ever met a better bunch of people in your entire life?
Never.
That's not your question. That's just what I want to know.
I'm just happy to represent the Philippines tonight. Magandang gabi, Pilipinas!
Okay, this is your official question. Who or what do you think is the biggest enemy of Mother Earth and why?
I believe that the real problem in this world is not climate change. The real problem is us because of our ignorance and apathy. What we have to do is to start changing our ways, to start recalibrating our minds and redirecting our steps. Because together, as a global community,
Tell
our
them,
micro
Bessie.
efforts will have a macro effect to help save our home, our planet, our behavior. Thank you.
Wow, honestly, that was a mic drop. You know, just listening to her once again, it's just kind of like bringing back all of the memories that I had from that full performance reaction that I did about Karen. You know, one thing about me, and I'll be fully honest, is that I have the memory of a goldfish. I am so forgetful. So sometimes I make a video and like a week afterwards, I can watch it again and I don't remember what I watched before. So, you know, every single time with Karen, you can tell like how impactful her answer is, because not only the substance of it, like it was so consistent, but also the way that she delivered it, like it was just like so much passion and so much conviction in the way that she explained that. And I think that what she added at the end with the micro actions and macro effects, honestly, that was just like so clever, and it's something that I never heard before she said it on the stage of Miss Earth. I do want to say that I believe that Karen was such a remarkable representative and such a remarkable queen overall. But I would like to know, you guys, let me know in the comments, what was your first reaction when you first heard this answer in real life? How did you feel? How did you react to this?
Thank you.
Last
If only
contestant.
there was a clapometer here that decided the scores.
You know what? I actually think that there's something really special about competing in your own country. When you are representing your entire nation, already having the sash of your country across your chest is an accomplishment and an honor. But doing so within your country, with your people, in front of all of them, I feel like that's a whole other level of joy and a whole other level of honor. I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Clapometer here that decided the scores. And
Russia.
finally, ladies and gentlemen, could we show some love to Russia? Just make her feel comfortable. Come on. That's what we do here in the Philippines. We make everybody feel welcome. Russia, your question, like all the other ladies we've asked tonight, and I will address it to your interpreter. Who or what do you think is the biggest enemy of Mother Earth, and why?
Как вы думаете, кто или что является главным врагом нашей матери Земли и почему?
Большое спасибо за вопрос. Всем добрый вечер.
Thank you for your question. Good evening, everyone.
Врагов у Земли много, но и друзей тоже много. И я считаю, что главные враги Земли — это мы сами, как и друзья.
Our Mother Earth has a lot of enemies indeed, although I must say she also has a lot of friends. But I think the most serious enemies of our Mother Earth are us.
И мы можем спасти планету, мы можем ей помочь только вместе. Вместе, как люди. Вместе.
We must.
What is
So we
happening?
must rethink our conduct and unite to help our planet. Only together can we do this.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, our competition is complete. Thank you, Miss Russia.
Child, okay, I would like to say she looked a little bit nervous, of course, and I think that at the end, I am assuming that at the end she did not have enough time to finish her answer just because of her facial expression. She looked so disappointed and so sad. But I think that the real setup here was the translator, because like half of the time he was like I mean, this is the thing, right? When it comes to translation and all of that, I do understand that it's not the easiest thing, and sometimes the candidates express themselves in a way that doesn't necessarily make sense for the translation, so they have to adapt it. But I do think that in a pageant it's so important that the translator is able to capture a little bit of the passion and a little bit of the essence of what the contestant is saying. By adding so many interruptions, you lose a lot of substance, you lose the aura of the answer. So I don't know, I have mixed feelings about that. But you know what, I'll assume in this case that both of them try to the best of their ability, and that's what really matters. But you know, just looking at her face, you can tell that she's not very happy right here.
Who wore the Miss Earth crown responsibly during the past year? All the way from Ecuador, let's all welcome back Miss Earth 2016, Catherine S.B.
My baby steps into becoming a queen started with a lot of sacrifices. I failed many times and never gave up. Somehow, I knew that God had something great prepared for me. 1 year ago, I wore the crown that made me the ultimate winner, giving me the opportunity to become an environmental advocate, spreading a message of hope to humanity about the serious issue that we face, climate change. I had the privilege to travel around the world, ringing alarm bells to every country and person I spoke to, warning them that we must act now. It's very clear that an action of one person among billions
Wow, she's so
might
beautiful.
not have the greatest impact. But if we use the most effective tool in this millennial area, which is social media, we can raise our voices so that the ones in power can make large-scale decisions to save our planet. None of this would have been possible without the help of my faith to God, Carousel
Truly
Productions,
stunning though.
my family,
Wow.
my dear Ecuadorians, Filipinos, and all my earthlings around the world. A journey into 1,000 miles starts with the first step. And as I step out of my reign, another great and wonderful adventure begins.
Alright everyone, so that was the top 4 Q&A segment for Miss Earth 2017. Of course, I think that all of the candidates tried to the best of their ability, but I can clearly see why Karen Ibasco really took the crown home in this particular year. Compared to all of the other answers, hers was just remarkable. And don't get me wrong, like all of them were strong, all of them had very nice things to say, including Miss Russia at the very end. I think that she did answer the question, although maybe she did not finish it as she wanted to. She did include all of the elements that were needed to address the question. So I'm very happy with everyone. I don't have much to criticize, to be honest, but as always, I am interested in knowing what you guys think and how do you feel about everything that was presented in the video. So I'll be reading your comments down below. Also, don't forget that if you would like to request a particular video, you can send it through the link in the description or in the pinned comments as well. So I'll be reading those. And last but not least, before you go, don't forget to leave a like on the videos that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And last but not least, come here and give me a hug. That's a little tradition on the channel. You know that I love you, that I appreciate you. Thank you for coming and spending a few moments out of your day here with me. And until I see you next time, everyone, please stay safe, be kind to one another, sending you all my love, all my kisses, and I'll see you on the next one.